All right, so we want to start. So I'll start recording the class. So today we want to look at the revision on the following topics: angles in the quadrilateral, area and perimeter of circle and compound shapes, prime factorization, and multiples and factor. So we are starting with, we are just solving questions on angles in the quadrilateral. Now pay attention to this fact. It's very, very important. The fact is that, see, take note of two theorems. How many theorems? Hello.
Two.
Yes, one of the theorem is that we have that sum of angles in a quadrilateral is equal to what? 360 degrees. Altogether.
Yes.
Please take note of that. Very, very important. Take note of that fact. It's very, very important. Okay, wait. I think this one is fine. Let's solve question according to this theorem. See, let's look at something. Look at this question. Firstly, we look at a question like this. I want to be straightforward first. Look at this question. $55 degrees. 155 degrees. This part is X, and this part is 50 degrees. So what do we have here? Okay, what do we have here? Remember the gist. Look at another question that resembles it, something like this. You see question like this. This is 50 degrees. This is P. This is 70 degrees. And this is, you'll be given something like this. Now let's go. Sum of angle is 360 degrees. If I add all the angles here together, X plus 50 plus 155 plus 55, everything will give me 360 degrees. So let's go X plus, if I add all these numbers together, what do I have?
270.
What is it?
270.
270. Are you sure? Let us confirm. 155, 55, 50. This 0, keep 1. This 15. This 15, 16. That is 260. It's 260. Okay? It's 260 equal 360 degrees. So therefore, I have 360 degrees minus 260 degrees. So what do we have? S equal to what? 100 degrees. Okay?
Yeah.
Correct. Now look at this one. What do we have? Add everything here together. So I have P plus 70 plus 50 plus, look at this guy. Whenever you see angles like this, what does it mean?
90 degrees.
So equal to 360 degrees. So let's go. P plus, if I add these ones together, 90.
210.
50. So this one is 16. 16 plus, what?
10.
230, yeah. So I have 230 equal 360 degrees. So P equal 360 minus 230. And what would that give me?
No, that's wrong.
130, right?
Isn't it meant to be 210?
210, how? Okay, so the answer, this 9 plus, 9 plus this one is 6. Oh, yeah, I think 210. 9 plus this one is what? 14. So that's 14 plus 7. That's 21. That's 210, sorry. So I have 210. So 360 minus 210, that'll give me what? 150. That'll give me what? 150. So that's clear. Let's move on. Question 3. Look at questions like this. This X degree, and this angle you see here is 202 degrees, 212 degrees. This 77 degrees, and this 40 degrees. And we are asked to find the angle of X. Now, can you solve something like this? Can you? Hello, can you solve something like this? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I was on mute.
Yes. Can you solve something like this? Can you?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, whenever they give you something like this, what do we do first?
So you do 212 plus 77 plus 40.
Okay, you add this together.
Yeah, and then that's
What?
329. And then 360 minus 329 is 31.
Are you sure that's going to work?
Yeah, I think.
That will not work. That's wrong.
Why?
Yes, try another way.
Um, I don't know.
Okay. So take note of this theorem again that sum of angle at a point is 360 degrees. What does it? Sum of angle at a what?
360
Yes,
degrees.
exactly. Like this angle that I see at this point now. Okay. If I say let's find this angle that is there, that'll give me what?
360 minus 212.
Okay.
148.
You don't have to stress yourself. Wait, hold on. Please hold on. Okay, let's use this. Let's do this method. Is right. Add everything together. Remember, is this an equilateral triangle? Is this shape, is it equilateral? Yes or no?
No,
Why?
because the
It's
angles are different.
Wait, is equilateral. Can you count 4 sides there?
No, it's
Can
more.
you count 4
Yeah,
sides there?
yeah.
Since you can count 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. Since you can count 4 sides, then it's an equilateral triangle. So what do we do? What do we do? We can just add everything together, equate to 360 to work that way. Yes. Yeah, add everything together. What do you have? If I add everything together, what will it give us? 329 equal to 360 degrees. So I have x equal 360 minus 329. What was my answer? This is 31 degrees.
31.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yes, correct. 31 degrees. Yeah. That's in case you have question like that, so you solve it that way. Okay, let's look at some shape about, you see, all this one that we are solving, have you observed, they are what irregular shape. Why? You observe that you can't even see that any side is equal. So these shapes are what irregular.
Very good kick.
Yeah, these shapes are what irregular. Everything that I have been solving here now, irregular. Okay, irregular. So let us now look at those ones that are what, that are regular shapes. Okay, let me go to the next page for that. So next, and that's number 3. I mean number 4. No, look at shapes like this. Okay, you see that this part is like X, this is Y, this is 75, and this is 34 degrees. So also, if you observe what is going on here, look at this question. This question, if you observe that this is a trapezium, yes or yes?
Yeah.
Also, we don't have any side equal here, so we still have a regular shape actually. Now, but if you look at this type of shape, just pay attention to this theorem I'm telling you. You see, how do we even get X and Y? Do you have any idea?
I think the opposite angles are equal.
Opposite angle are equal? No.
Oh.
It won't work for it. This is a trapezium. So if you have a trapezium, how do you work about it? Opposite angle are equal do not work here. It will not work here.
Wait, let me think.
Okay.
Choose one. The like the top. So like
Okay,
the y and 34, they both add up to 180.
which one?
Y and 34.
You see these angles that are here? Yes, exactly. Sorry, I'm coming. You see these angles that are here? This and this add up to 180 degrees. So I have x plus 75 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So x. So I have x to be equal to 180 degrees minus 75 degrees. So what's my answer?
Siri, do you eat a frog? 105.
105.
Yeah, 105.
So I'm coming. I don't know.
This is for my schoolwork.
Okay. So do the other one that way. What will be the value of y?
Y would be 180 minus 34. 146.
Correct. So if I do that one was y plus 34. So y equal 180 minus 34.
Let me put on a
That will
time.
equal 146.
146.
Exactly. So
The counter.
So how do you know when to use this particular theorem? Now pay attention. Pay attention. You see, the angle you are going to, you see, how do we even know we have to use this theorem? Now pay attention. Number one is that observe that two lines are parallel. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Now pay attention that x and 75, likewise y and 34. They are two angles that lie between parallel sides. Yes or yes? So sum of angles between a pair of parallel sides all together is equal to 180 degrees. Is equal to what? 180 degree. And they are mostly called co-interior angle. They are mostly called what?
Co-interior angles.
Co-interior angle. How do you know co-interior angles? Listen, just see two angles, two lines that are parallel. Let me see, and I'll draw a line like this. If you see that, if you see this angle here and this angle here, they are angles that are between these two parallel sides. The angle that are between these two parallel sides like this. They are equal to what? 180 degrees. And they are called co-interior angles. Don't forget. Also, this and this also. They are called this and this are also called co-interior angles. Next, we move. Next, number 5. So that's how to solve question on. Okay, let us look at something like something that is as simple as this. Look at this. I have 51 degrees here. I have Z here. I have X here. And I have Y here. If you observe, you see that these two lines are parallel. And if you observe, these two lines are also what? Parallel. So how do we solve it? So pay attention and just look at this. Firstly, observe that these are two parallel lines. This line is parallel to this. You can observe co-interior angle. X and 51 degree are co-interior angle. Why? Because they are angle between two parallel sides. If you observe two parallel sides like this, check. This one and this one, they are parallel to each other. Therefore, they are co-interior angle. I will say x plus 51 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So x equal 180 degree minus 51 degrees. So what will be my x? X will be equal to what? 129, right?
Yeah, 129.
So that is for x. So how do we now get y? And how do we get z? And so on like that.
We do 180 minus.
Now pay attention. If you observe, you see that I have another co-interior angle. Because see, check. Look at these lines on blue. These are two parallel lines. Abi now? I have another parallel line here. Abi?
Yes.
If you observe, x and y, they are angle between two parallel lines. Abi now? So this x y are also co-interior angle. So what do I say? X plus y is 180 degrees. So since x is 129, y will be equal to 180 minus 129. What will be my answer? Y will be equal to what? 51
51.
degrees. You now observe another theorem from here. Don't worry. And what will be the value of z?
51. I mean 129.
129, exactly. My value of z is what? 129. Okay, so what shape is this one that we are even dealing with? What shape is this?
That's a parallelogram.
Parallelogram, exactly. So you can observe that, you can see that the opposite angles of this parallelogram are equal to each other. I don't want to give you many theorems. You see, using the theorem of co-interior angle is enough for you to solve rhombus, parallelogram, trapezium. That's why I'm not giving you any other theorem, so you not mix it up. So stay on co-interior angle and you are good to go, okay?
Okay.
Nice. Next. Now let us now look at the one that I've been giving you issue. What are the one that I've been giving you issue? That is the one of exterior angle. Let me do that in the next page. Exterior angle. Now hold on, look at this. Look at this one. Let me just solve two questions. Look at this. Oh, sorry. That's not what. So the angle here is x degrees. The angle you see here is 148 degrees. The angle you see here is 95 degrees. While the angle you see here is 309 degrees. All right. So how do we get this? And the second question is this. If you're able to do this, then you're able to do other ones that is of this type. So let me give you another style. Okay. You coming? Okay, let's go. How do we solve this question? Now observe. Look at these ones now. So we want to solve this. Now, what do we do first? Do you know what we do? What do we do first? Now, are you hear me?
Yeah.
You will see that I have the, firstly, I can get this angle here. by removing this one from 180 degrees, right? Because these are angles on a straight line. So if this one is what, 95, this angle here, let me say this angle here is angle Q. So I can say angle Q plus 95 degrees equal to 180. They are what, angles on a straight line. All together? So what will be my Q? 180 minus 95. What do I have? What do I have?
85.
85 degrees. That's the angle for this. So this is 85 degrees. Good, correct. Next, I can also get this one. Let me say this one is angle P. I know that angle P is equal to 360 minus 309 degrees. Why? Because I have that one. I have angles at a point. How's together? Angles at a point. That sum of angle at a point is 360. This is 309. Therefore, this will complete a circle to make it 360. So therefore, 360 minus 309. What do I have?
51.
51 degrees. Aha, I have that. So this is what 51 degrees. P is 51 degrees. Nice. And don't forget, how do I get this particular angle that I have here? How do I get this particular angle that I have here? Let me say this angle is what? R. Remember that what? That R will be equal to, you know that sum of angles in a complete what? In a
quadrilateral.
In a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. So therefore, to get R, I will remove everything here from 360 degrees. It's just like all this angle now, as we're having it here, everything will add up to 360. Everything will add up to 360 degrees. So as I've gotten this 3, it means that if I remove this 3 from 360, that'll give me the size of angle R. And what's my answer?
76.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
76 degrees. Okay, 76 degrees. So therefore, how do I get X now? Therefore, my X, okay, X will be equal to what? 180 minus 76 degrees. They are what? Angles on a straight line.
104.
104 degrees. That's it. I want to cross-check this particular calculation. 360 minus 85 minus 51 minus 158. All right, correct. Okay, correct. So that's for that. Next, I want to solve this particular one. Now pay attention. We all know the size of these angles. Can you tell me? Remember, some angle at the point, exactly. This one will be 60 degrees. You will show us why you like. We just write it in your solving. Then next, this one will be what? This will be 19. This will be 19, right? Some of angle at the point 360 degrees. All together?
Yeah.
This will be 19. If I add it together, I get 360. Also, I have 335. I mean now.
Yeah.
335 minus 360 degrees.
25.
25 degrees, good. All right. Firstly, I can get, because if you observe, this is a quadrilateral. I have 4 sides. This side is there, this side is there, this side is there, this side is there. So to get it, let me say this angle is Y now. To get the size of Y, I'll remove everything here like this now from 360, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Minus 19.
256.
What is it?
256.
So let me say 360 minus 19 minus 60 minus 25. That's 256 degrees. And to get X, these are sum of angle at a point. So X is equal to 360 minus 256. So what do I have?
104.
104. Are you sure?
Yeah.
104, exactly. 104 degrees. That will be the angle of what X. And we observe that X that is here is equal to this plus this plus this. But we are working step by step, and that is how we do it. That is that on this. So that's on quadrilateral. So we are done with quadrilateral now. So our next one, so we are done with this. Let's look at area and what? Area and
pyramid.
Of what? Of circle. I mean,
yeah.
Okay. We'll do that now. Next. Our next revision, okay? Yes. Area and perimeter of what? Circle. Firstly, pay attention to this important detail. The area of a circle is what? Area of a circle is, you see, I have formulas to get. Can you hear me? I have two formulas to get my circle area. One of them is when I'm giving radius, I'll say area of a circle equal pi r square. So are we together?
Yeah.
Yes. But if they give me parameter diameter, I'll say my area is pi d square over 4. You can use this two for your area. You get your answer. If they give me radius pi r square, if they give me diameter pi d square over 4. Also, to find my perimeter or circumference of a circle, we say 2 pi r. If they give you radius 4 pi d. And don't always forget the relationship between your radius and diameter is that look at a full circle.
No. No, stop doing it.
Center to the circumference, that's another radius. So, and from here to here is called diameter. Therefore, diameter is, if I add two radius together, that's a diameter. All together?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go. We'll first look at question that is straightforward, then we'll look at the one that is not straightforward. All right. Let me see. Firstly, look at this question. You were given this circle. You were given this circle. That the diameter of this circle, you were given that the diameter of this circle is equal to 20 centimeter. And then you are asked to use your pi to be equal to 3.14. So we want to work out the area and the perimeter of this circle. Very straightforward question. Our area is equal to, since they give me diameter, this diameter. Since they give me diameter, I'll say my area is pi d squared divided by 4. So I'm going to use the pi as 3.14. My diameter is 20. That's 20 squared and divided by 4. Everyone knows that this 3.14 times 20 squared is 20 times 20 divided by 4. 4 here 1. 4 in this 20 is 5. So my area is equal to 3.14 times 20 times 5. So what's my answer?
Wait,
Remember that
102.
this one and this one is 100. So I have 3.14 times 100, and that'll give me what? 314 centimeters square. If you calculate area, you have to put square in any unit they give you. So what's the perimeter? Our perimeter is what? Because they give me diameter. Let's go. 3.14 times, what's my D?
20.
20. So I have 3.14 times 20. Let me teach you how to multiply this. See, this is what you just do. See, just say 3.14 times 2 first.
62.8.
2 times 4, 8. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And remember, you still have a 10. You know, 20 is 2 times 10. You have multiplied by 2, it remains 10. So that 10 has 1 0. Just shift your points here. That's 62.8.
I have a calculator.
Exactly. So your unit for area is centimeter square, while perimeter is centimeter. Exactly. Next. That's a very straightforward question. So let's move to another question like this. Look at this question. So see what I have here. Twelve centimeter. And you have from here to here. So the 4 centimeter. So they said that what shown below is a circular photo surrounded by a frame. Okay, a circular photo surrounded by a what? By a frame. So look at the frame. It's being, you have this kind of, so you have this photo surrounded by this frame. So that's it. That what the photo has a radius of 12 centimeters. So you know that what this is the photo here has a radius of this, and the frame has a width. So this is the frame has a width of 4. So they said that what work out the area of the frame. This is the area of the shaded diagram. Exactly. The area of the frame is the area of the shaded diagram. It's very easy. How do we calculate the area of this shaded part? Now pay attention. You see the area of the frame, the area of the frame is this shaded portion I want to get. It's very easy. Just see that area of big circle minus what? Area of what?
Small circle.
Exactly. Area of small circle, and that's it. Area of big circle. Pay attention. This small circle is, now let me just give you their details here. The small circle, which is the photo. What is the radius of that small circle? Pay attention.
12.
No. Look at it here. Look at the photo here. What's the radius?
12 centimeters.
It's 12 centimeter. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Now, for the big circle, yes, for the big circle, look at it. What's the radius of the big circle?
4.
No, it is not 4. It is not 4. Remember, the big circle also have a center as this same small circle. So what's this from here to the circumference of the circle? What do you remember? From here to here is 12 centimeter.
16.
They both have the same center. They are concentric circle. Two circles that are put inside each other in a way that they have the same center. We call them what? Concentric circle. So these two are concentric. They have the same center. So just draw a line from the center to any point on the circumference of the big circle. And we know from here to here is the radius of the small circle, 12 centimeter. And the width of this frame is 4. So to get everything is what? 12 plus 4, and that's 16. 16 centimeter, that's for the big circle. So area of the big circle is pi r square. Area of the small circle is also pi r square. So I have 3.14 times r for the big one is 16 square minus, here I have 3.14 times the small circle is what? 12 square. All right, then we multiply.
5 times 16 square minus 9 minus 5.
So this will be 803.84 minus this one give me
351.9.
I'm coming in 452.16.
$351.9. Anybody want to do something?
Oh, that's the area of the frame. That's another question on circle.
I made a question.
Don't play Alia's game.
No, you have to join in from somewhere.
Why?
Because I made the loading the device. It's camera.
Do you get that?
Yeah.
Should we stop the one on circle here?
No.
Click on. Let us look at another one.
Another topic. Yeah.
Let us look at compound shape. Or yes.
No, I understand the compound shape.
Nice. So let's look at the next one, which is what?
Prime factorization.
Prime factorization.
Yeah.
All right.
After you can continue this. After you can. It's don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to, so the thing is for paper. If you just do this one. Yeah, I need to remember how to do it. No, Bobby. Come come. Ow!
Okay, let's look at a question like this. Firstly, simple question. I asked you to express express 36 as a product of its prime factors. As the product of its prime factors. Okay, let's go. Express 36 as a product of its prime factors. Okay, let's go. Remember that factors, if I say factors of a number, factors are number that it will divide another number without a remainder. And if I say prime number, prime numbers are numbers that can be divided by one and itself. So if I join the two together, prime factors are factors of a number that are prime. Okay, how do we now express 36 as a product of its prime factor? So let's go. Look at it now. I have 36. Use a smaller number to divide this 36. If I use 2, 36 divided by 2, what do I have? What do I have? Hello, are you with me? Are you with me? Hello?
18.
18. Then I use 2 again, I'll get 9. I use 3, I'll have a 3. I use 3, I'll have 1. So it means that what 36 is the same thing as 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Now, this is my answer, product of prime factor. But at times, they can ask you to write it in index form or exponent form. All together?
Yeah.
In index form, how do I write it? Check. I have 2. 2, how many 2 do I have here?
2.
2. No, check. How many 2 do I have here? I have just 2. Hello, how is it 3? I have 2
I
here.
said 2.
Exactly. Then times, look at 3. How many 3? 3 occur how many times? 2.
2.
So 3 occur 2 times. So that's it. That's how to express as product of prime factor and in exponent form. That's it. Okay, now look at a question like this. They said, given that
I do a gummy. So the committee done a Chromebook and on the here, so we have
13,000 is equals to 2 raised to power A times 3 raised to power B times 5 raised to power C. Find the values A, B, and C. Solution. Now, first thing you first observe is that look at these numbers 2, 3, and 5. They are all prime number. Yes or yes? Do you believe that?
Yes.
First, it means that express 18,000 as a product of this prime factor. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be the first thing. But well, you can make things easier for yourself by doing something like this. Check. If I say I should do that long division, it could take my time. So what I would do, remember that 18,000 is something as what 18 times 1,000, right?
Yeah.
And that 1,000, I can break it down as 10 times 10 times 10, right?
Yes.
Good. Look at 18. It's the same thing as 2 times 9. And that 9 is 3 times 3. So look at 18 as a product of a prime factor. 10 is 2 times 5, prime factor. Another 2 times 5, another 2 times 5. So it means that 18,000 is something else. How many 2 do I have here? 4 times. Abina?
Yeah.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 occur how many times?
1, 2, 2.
2. And 5 occur how many times?
1, 3.
3, nice. So therefore, If I now comparing the above with this that I have, 18,000 of my A, what's value of my B, and what's value of my C. Now compare. On 2 here I have A, on 2 here I have 4, so A equal to 4. Okay,
Yeah.
this one B equal to what? 2, and this one C equal to what? 3, and that's
3.
my answer. That's another way of saying prime factor again. Good. Exactly.
I'm making so
Another question.
because we can also make yeah, that's
What did you say?
Look at this another question on prime factor. So if I have 3x squared equal to 75, where x is a prime number, from here they said find the value of x. Find the value of x. So let's go. 3x squared equals 75. I want to look for x. I'll divide both sides by 3. Cancel. 3 here 1. 3 in 75 will give me what? 25, right?
25. Yeah.
So x squared equals 25. So if I take the square root, x equal to square root of 25.
5.
As simple as that. Now, next one. I have another question. M is equals to 2 raised to power 3 times 5. So they said that write 10m as a product of prime factors.
No.
The product of prime what? Prime factors.
Bye.
Is the product of prime factors. Okay.
Okay.
Firstly, remember that what I'm having here is m. M is equal to 2 raised to power 3 times 5. They are not saying 10m. 10m means that multiply this your m by 10. It's very simple. Don't stress yourself. Remember that how can I write 10? 10 is the same thing as 2 times 5. And these two are prime numbers. And now check. If I ask you how many 2 do I have here, what will you tell me?
2.
No. There are 3 here, there are 1 here. Altogether, there are how many?
4.
Thank you. Then 5 is how many here?
2.
Exactly. This is 10m as a product of what? Prime factors in index form. Do you know how to find FCM and HCF?
Yes.
Okay, that's simple. Lowest common multiple, you can do that. Can you find square root and cube root?
Yes.
So that's that. Do you have any other one again? So we are done with this. Multiple and factor, also something like this. Okay, I'm coming. All right, let's look at just a few questions. We are almost done with our class. Now, look at these numbers. We want to look at the one on multiple questions on multiples, factors, and prime numbers. Prime numbers, they are numbers that can be divided by what? 1 and itself. Take note, 1 is not a prime number. 1 is not a what? Prime number. Okay?
Why is it not a prime number?
You see, all prime numbers have 2 factors. All prime numbers have 2 factors. 1 and itself. But look at 1. 1 only have 1 factor. So it did not obey that rule. 1 factor that 1 has is just 1. And all prime number must have 2 factors. For example, look at 2 now. It is a prime number. It can be divided by what? 1 and 2. But look at this 1 now. It has only 1 factor. So 1 is not a prime number because it has only 1 factor. All prime number have 2 factors, 1 and itself. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Now let's look at these numbers. We have 7, 9, 12, 21, 23, 30, 36, 45. Look at all these numbers. First question, they said, write down the multiples of 7.
I think
7.
Write down
I got that.
the multiples of 7. Write down the multiples of 5. That's another question. Next one, they asked us to write down the multiples of 12. That's it.
Okay.
And lastly, write out the prime number. Write down the prime numbers. Okay, let's do this together. If I want to know multiples of 7, they are just multiplication table 7. So 7 times 1, 7. Just read. I have
21.
7 times 3 is 21. Okay. 7 times
That's it, yeah. And
exactly 5
is
30.
30
Multiples of
and
5.
45.
Multiples of 5 end in 0 and 5. End in 0 and 5.
Yeah.
Out of 12, I have 12
12 and 36.
and 36. Thank you. And prime number. Which one is the prime number? There's 7.
23.
23. And
That's it.
That's all. Okay, that is it. So, any question?
No.
All right. So, tell okay. I will send the notes to you and also the recording.
Okay.
Today, inshallah. Okay. So you tell Aliyah to join by 3. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.